Brody. You're watching Chicken Breast TV, and yes, you read it in the title, Arnold, this is Kai. I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so here's a video which I stole from Nick's Strength and Power. Thanks, man. I hope you don't mind me taking the video for my video. Check it out.
Because I think when it comes to the physical development, I think that Cedric was ahead. But then you pulled it off in the posing, the most extraordinary posing routine. And since this is the first year where we're coming back and counting the posing, which is very important, you and the 8-1. So what is your take on that?
Alright, Arnold, I gotta give it to you. That was pretty ballsy. It was pretty funny, but it was kind of not funny too. First I'm going to talk about what happened, then I'm going to talk about my thoughts on what happened. Basically, last night was a 2016 Arnold Classic. Kai Green got first place. Cedric McMillan got a close second place. A lot of debate the whole night because I was watching the live stream on digitalmuscle.com, which actually gave you a different angle than the one that you just saw, which I'm going to talk about later. But anyway, the whole night they were saying, you know, it's so close, it's so close. Cedric had this tight waist and his conditioning was the best that it's ever been. He looked the best that he ever looked on stage before. And he had that like aesthetic kind of classic look to him, which last year Arnold said was, you know, he should have won. And that caused a lot of uproar in the bodybuilding community. And but last night, you know, Kai wasn't looking as good in the morning as he was in the night show. He looked a lot more crisp in the night show. But I mean, in general, Kai just has this freaky structure and genetics that pretty much is unmatched. I don't think we've ever even seen anything like it in bodybuilding. But Cedric was at 100% for the first time ever, and Kai Green was not. So the question was who was going to win, and obviously it was Kai Green, like Arnold said, because of the posing. Now, if you didn't catch it for whatever reason, the audio was bad or whatever, Arnold said that Cedric McMillan had the better physical structure, was better physically, which basically means Cedric was a better bodybuilder last night, but Kai Green won because of his posing, which is kind of a diss because, I mean, this is bodybuilding. So whoever is the best bodybuilder should win first place in the bodybuilding show. So to say that Kai Green was not the best bodybuilder but won because of posing, basically Arnold said that you shouldn't have won, in my opinion. And like I said, there was a different angle that I was watching it on the digitalmuscle.com live stream. And you could see on Kai's face, like, as soon as Arnold said that, Kai was just kind of like it was fucking awkward for anyone watching, anyone in the audience. It was fucking awkward for me, and I can't even imagine how awkward it was for Kai. And he looked kind of pissed, you know. I mean, Kai's got a rough past. I mean, I'm sure the guy's got a little bit of a temper. He looked kind of pissed, you know. I'm sure that he looked up to Arnold. A lot of us looked up to Arnold. I'm not a huge Arnold fan, but I am a fan. And you can imagine your idol saying that you were not the best bodybuilder tonight and you should not have won, basically. But Arnold isn't one of the judges. Now, that's pretty much what happened. My thoughts on it are as so. Arnold can say whatever the fuck he wants because he was the governor of California. He's a huge movie star, and he's basically the only reason why we're all sitting here today talking about bodybuilding, because he really brought it to the public eye. So Andy's old, so he can pretty much just say whatever when you're old, you know. But for a while now, Arnold has been saying a couple of controversial things. He's been talking about how he doesn't like the posing of today. You know, he thinks that bodybuilding is it's a beauty pageant where we perform, we entertain, and if you're not posing well, then you suck, basically. And so that's why in the Arnold Classic, 1/3 of your score was based off of your posing, which is totally new, and it was awesome because we saw guys like really putting effort into their, you know, choreography as far as the posing. Almost reminded me of the 90s. And in fact, the look was a little tighter too, closer to that of the 90s. A lot of guys had smaller waists and better conditioning, I thought. Maybe I'm just not used to watching bodybuilding in HD. I don't know. But it also in recent past, Arnold has said that the bodybuilders of today just have these big like guts now, right? That has been a controversy for a while, but now that the man, the myth, the legend himself has brought it up, a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon, and they're not okay with these big, GH, insulin, 10,000 calorie, whatever the cause is, guts. And if you have one, at least keep it in, which Kai definitely tried to do last night, because he does have one. And then now he's, saying that Kai basically shouldn't have won. And I think what Arnold is doing is it was kind of a crazy thing to say, especially having just won. Like, it kind of took away from Kai's moment. He maybe should have said it backstage. For being a governor, it wasn't very political. But I think what Arnold is trying to do is he's really coming hard. He's coming down hard with the statement. He's really trying to make people see that bodybuilding needs to change or it's going to die. And he's doing this at all costs. He does not give a crap. He really is trying to make a strong statement that bodybuilding needs to go back to what it was. It's okay to be big. It's not okay to have a big gut. It's not okay to not put effort into your posing. It's not okay to not come in conditioned. And he's really got an agenda, and he is attacking that side of bodybuilding, and I think that that's the reason why he said it. So I think ultimately, although it was a little rude, it's going to help bodybuilding as a sport, and he has a lot of influence in the sport. So comment in the box below what you guys thought about the show, what you guys thought about the comment that Arnold made, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Pro D. You're watching Chicken Breast TV. Later, I'm out. Peace.